Oh, hey, I wonder, have you ever noticed that sometimes some small things, some things that seem kind of cute and kind of innocent, can be something to lead you to your absolute destruction? My name is Mark Anthony Dubose Jr., and I was born July 4th of 1986. Today, an interesting situation happens to me that really got me thinking a lot about life and everything that goes on a day-to-day. And that situation that happened to me is the fact of watching a squirrel. I don't know what it is with me and these squirrels, but squirrels and me I don't feel like we get along. Because they're always trying to do stuff that they act like they're cute, they act like they're innocent, they act like they can do no harm. They act like they're just little fluffy, I'm just the nicest, but yet they do very, very destructive things. I mean, extremely destructive things. They like to tear apart a lot of stuff. They like to dig and burrow into things, and they like to chew up wires. They're just a very, very intelligent rat, and that's in reality what they are. But today on my walk really got me questioning them in a way of they like to look cute, they like to act innocent, but yet they do things that are very misleading, such as they like to get dogs to chase them. I don't know. Hey, May, let's get down. I don't know what it is that squirrels have it in them they know that they can go up the trees and do what they do to try to get dogs to chase them. But every single time I go to a specific place on a specific walk, I always have a specific squirrel that wants to do the same thing. It's a big cliff that's out here. It's a big old cliff. It's a big edge. And it always tries to get my dog to chase it. It literally goes in the middle of the trail. It waves its tail, it looks at him, and then it just takes off. And it tries to get my dog to just pursue it. But what happens is, what the squirrel does that my dog doesn't know, is it gets to the cliff and the squirrel goes up the trees, where it's just a cliff, where in reality, if my dog was to pursue this and not have a real sense of what's going on around, he would jump off that cliff because there was to be no way for him to stop. And it's way too high up. This is 30, 40 feet high, and there's just no way. So it's for me, being a dog trainer, and letting a lot of people else know, if your dog's not in control of chasing squirrels, that's something that is very, very dangerous and very, very toxic that can very, very much damage them in a very, very ruthless way, because they're setting the dogs up for absolute failure. But it really got me thinking a lot about something small, something that seems insignificant, something that you don't notice until it's absolutely destructive, can come into your life and just absolutely destroy everything that you've ever had, everything that's ever going on with you, everything that you've been working on, everything that you've been working for, and everything that you just want to continue to keep doing. And it's something that I just noticed today, just with this little what seems insignificant animal, can really be life-changing to the point that I'm gonna have to redo everything that I've been doing. I have to rethink everything I've been doing. I have to come up with new plans to be able to pursue what it is that I'm doing. And it's something that is just very, very interesting, because it's not like it's a huge thing. It's not a huge thing like these huge cows. It's not a huge thing like a huge donkey that's right here just staring at me. It's not a huge thing like that in any way. It's something very, very small. And it's something so small that I could just pick up and move in reality so easily. It's something that's so small, but yet it's very, very challenging to be able to catch and be able to capture and be able to hold down and be able to get out of my way and be able to get out of my life. For anybody that's ever had a squirrel in your house, in your attic, in anything in you, you know it's not easy to get rid of it. It is extremely hard. And they are extremely intelligent with being able to get around and maneuver and change it up and do what it is that they do to just keep on pursuing what it is they think that they want to do. And what they want to do, which seems fun and seems great and seems exciting to them, is destructive to us. And it's something that it's not always the big things that can really slow us down a lot. It's not always the major things that are out there that get into us, that really just get us to challenge us, to just make us just get off our game of doing what it is that we do. Sometimes it's the really small little things that are kind of cute from a distance, that are kind of innocent looking from a distance, that are just there, where it just seems very insignificant because of its size. It's just so tiny. It's like, what could this possibly do? But I'm telling you, anybody that's had them in their attics, calling rodent control for one, that's $500 to $1,500 alone right there. For someone, that may not be a lot of money, but to most people, $500 to try to get a squirrel out of your attic that's been chewing through your wires, and now you've got $20,000 worth of electrical damage going on up there. That's a significant thing to have to deal with from this cute little, tiny little thing, as opposed to it being something big. Like, if there's an elephant in your house, I get that. We're gonna get some damage. It's gonna break through the walls, it's gonna break through the ceiling, it's gonna break through the floors, it's gonna do some significant damage, but you wouldn't expect it from something really, really small. And that's for me to really just dig deep and get a good understanding of all the tiny things that are in my life still that are really destroying me, the tiny things in my life that are really sabotaging me, the tiny things that are just really destroying everything about what it is that I'm trying to do, as opposed to just trying to look for the big stuff, thinking, aha, there it is, and aha, there it is. Maybe it's something that I just can't even see at the moment that is trying to absolutely destroy me, that's trying to really just slow me down, that's really trying to really just damage and harm me. It's something that's really tiny. It's something that, you know, I may even look at like, that's kind of cool. I like that. I appreciate that. It's cool over there. But yet when it starts to get closer and closer and closer to me, that's where it's going to start to become dangerous. That I have to really rethink and relook and have a good new evaluation of everything that goes on in life with just a simple concept of looking at a simple squirrel and realizing that the simple squirrel in its mind, it's trying to sabotage, it's trying to destroy, it's trying to just break, it's trying to just create havoc. It's not trying to be playing a game of like, let's have fun and let's be on this team together. No, it's trying to destroy. And when you have small little things in your life that are trying to destroy, that's all that they're looking at in your life. They're not trying to help you. They're not trying to guide you. They're not trying to get you to move forward. They're trying to just bring you down and down and down. That sometimes we just have no choice but to just get that and figure it out and get it out of us and get it away from us. Even though it seems cute, it seems awesome, it seems entertaining, it seems awesome at first. It may seem that way, it may look that way, it may appear that way, but it has a very deep hidden agenda behind it where it's trying to absolutely destroy you. And that's, for me, I don't know what it is, that sometimes I look further into everything that it is that I do to try to get a better understanding of how to be able to move and maneuver on this planet. And sometimes I forget to look at the small stuff. I'm always looking at the big things. And there's something inside of me today that's just letting me know, Mark, pay attention to some of the little things that are going on around you, because it's the little things that are starting to add up to mean something big, as opposed to just these big, huge milestones that you're trying to get through. And it's something that I would want more and more people to try to get a better understanding of it and look at your life and seeing that 1,000 cuts is the same as one big stab. It's just going to take longer and longer to be able to get to that point. And in reality, you may get a little bit and you may heal. Get a little and then heal, and get a little and then heal. But all those little bits and all that healing can turn into something just absolutely disastrous in the end. And with that, man, I just want to say thank you for an absolutely amazing, calm, just inspirational day for me to be able to do and continue to do what it is that I'm doing. That I'm finally able, not much of able, but I'm just gonna fatten these cows up this year, because last year we had a very unfortunate circumstance that this year is already looking extremely different, and I just sense that that's why something in me today, especially just going on one of my normal walks and going to a normal place and just seeing the exponential growth that's going on, just the beyond greenness that's going on, the just booming of the flowers, and everything is just looking absolutely amazing this year so far and so early, and it's just phenomenal to me. And just seeing how my field is just growing like inches every single day, it's just, it's so inspiring for me to just know, like, let's get up and let's do some more, and we can see all that's out here that's going and growing, and let's continue to keep on doing some more and stop letting all these small little things try to get in the way, and just look at the big stuff that I need to focus on and the big things that I want to dig deep with, and just start focusing and dialing in and working on that instead of trying to worry about all these tiny little insignificant things that are constantly going on in my life. And it's just, I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you that this world today, and especially this past week, has been something completely different with the exponential growth that's been going on around here. It is just, I don't know how to even put it into words. It's just so amazing. And I'm always just so amazed, and I'm so blessed, and I'm so pleased to be able to be a part of what it is out here and be able to continue to keep working on what it is that I'm working on out here, and watching just this growth happen. And I hope that y'all can have a great day and a great week and a great month. Times are changing here soon, and all my animals are getting ready for it, and they're getting set up for it, and they're starting to change with it, and they're starting to change me to change with them, because they also notice that something great is going on out here. And it's for me to just really let more and more people know the greatness that's out here, and stop trying to focus and look at all the negativity and all the bad things that are going on when there is absolutely amazing stuff going on out here. Thank you.